Hello, this is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included. So I am working on getting the full steam ahead achievement, only the beginning stages, but I'm going to inch towards the bottom of the base to get access to the equipment I need for that. At the same time, I think this episode's primarily going to be about base efficiencies. Installing some insulated pipe towards 2 electrolyzers. We got our first electrolyzer running. And we're storing water in this airflow tile. It's being dropped off this location. I'm going to have to control access in and out of that. Otherwise, we'll get an overflow. Too much water, which we don't want. So over 100, what I'm going to do right now is just block that area off manually. That's definitely going to get me if I don't do that. Now, I was planning on having hydrogen go up here. That's actually part of the base efficiencies, but I had a change of plan since I was thinking last time. Instead, I'm going to see if I can get hydrogen to pool up this way and collect it over here. That means I should block this off so hydrogen can't come up like this. And perhaps do this type of thing so we can kind of really encourage hydrogen to go up in this direction. That way I'd be able to get up here without having to worry about too much hydrogen. And if I build a pump right here, well, as I continue to go up, I'll have to keep moving the pump up and up. This is going to avoid that situation. So maybe I'll make that the priority. Last episode, we ended with getting engineer. Actually, I haven't given them out their skill. Let's do that. We're going to work towards the electrical engineering for them, so improve tinkering to start with. I'll even give them that. Wrangle. They're going to get critter ranching 1, so there we are. Let's look at research. We definitely want to move along with that. I'm thinking ranching. We'll build our first ranch, I'm suspecting up here. We can actually use airflow tiles this time round. The door for that. If we are expanding the number of dupes, which we definitely are going to be, I guess we'll need to expand the barracks. So put in 2 more. How about we have an overflow outhouse just in case? We've got several that are out of order. I'll also store some dirt here for use in the research station. Okay, great. We've got this pump spot ready. So let's start to get that built. Well, also, the moment the stable is built, thinking of trying for the carnivore achievement. So the moment that's built, we'll switch over to getting this guy up and running with a hydrogen generator setup. So obviously we're going to need some power for the pump itself. We're going to need some gas pipes that go from here down towards where we're going to have the power plant. Power plant was right in here, so we'll take this right to that location. We'll keep digging down or building down. Oh, and we have fire pole ability, don't we? Let's put that in, since we have it. Speaking of base efficiencies, it's definitely on the list. We also can think about where eventual Great Hall is going to be. Place for the dupes to eat. I'm thinking down in here. Not really base efficiency, it's about more morale, but since we'll have that. Also, why don't we pop in here? This will allow these plants to start growing, which they're not right now. We'll also see if we can get access to this plant. Where are we? 23,000 calories. My plan for the next dupe is someone that is going to... Well, it depends on what they give me. It might be someone that is good at cooking. It might be general builder. All depends on the luck of the draw for this one. I'm not really urgently needing a particular skill at this point. Though it needs to be a dupe that can dig. I think I've got 2 dupes that do not like digging right now. So no more non-digging dupes. That's for sure. Alright, so cots are in place. Fire pole is being installed. That's good. Research is being worked on. Oh, hold on. I gotta be watching this. 160 kilograms. Okay, we're fine there. And this make it easy for hydrogen to flow up. So see, we get a little bit of hydrogen here. That's all right. As long as future... Now, I have to have all this built in place before hydrogen starts to accumulate down here and goes up, ideally anyway. No pressure beaker. You can see another efficiency is about getting some warm coats. It's probably not going to be this episode, but probably pretty soon though. It'd be important to do that. That'll just stop the back and forth between these wood heaters. So I think we have to dig that out, and possibly we got 2 unknown tiles. Ideally, we wouldn't have that desk in the way. Actually, do an inspect. Why not? But we'll get through that at some point when Builder has their skill. Builder hammer. You're working away on research. So I'm thinking the next thing we would like is hydrogen generator to install in this area. Start to form the actual power plant itself. Though we don't need the power plant for the hydrogen generator. That's later on when Spark has their ability to do tune-ups. 23,000 calories. If I am going to go for the Locavore achievement, let's keep looking for buried objects. This electrolyzer nearly running. This one should be running, but what's... Oh, I see. More piping is needed. It's definitely wanting insulated pipe at this location, that's for sure. Alright, so these pike apple bushes are now growing. That's good to see. Fire pole is in place. We have to decide what critters we're going to pull into the stable. Thinking we'll start with the flocks. Just going to see if one of these guys will lay an egg before I put them in their stable. Plus, not only that, I probably need more access to plume squash before I worry about those Bamas, though they do produce a good amount of meat. So they're definitely going to be part of the process of food eventually. Would like to explore to see more plume squash as well as Bamus. Going down should help get us access to that. See a bit of hydrogen here. Oh, let's also knock that out. All right, research. So we've got that, so we can build our stable now. I'm thinking the next thing is the hydrogen generator. Just let me have a quick look to see if there's anything else that kind of comes to mind that maybe should be first. Would be nice to have some automation, but that'll be later on. So let's see, if we're going to do this then, let's put in a spot to drop off food. Have our grooming station. We'll even have a shearing station. So we can get some wood from their antlers, the flocks that is. Make that, don't need to have a full 96 just yet. If we did, where would that take us? Just curious. Actually, maybe we incorporate... Hold on, is that a plant right there? There's no plant there right there. There was just shareberry. I'm thinking myself, if I put a door right there, we put in 2 snow tiles here and here, then we'll have a full-size stable for the future. So no one can actually use it yet. Let's just curious to see where Wrangle is. Actually, they're not too far from being able to use it. Timing is good. We are 0.4 cycles to the next tube. Okay, we need more water. Definitely want to have automation here. Post getting access to this hydrogen generator. Still more pipes needed. Oxylite is still around though. From this point on, I'm going to see if we can do a little S digging. I don't want anyone trapped though. A little bit nervous about this. There is water. And now it's flowing into all the electrolyzers. Oh, okay, I see what happened. Is once that pipe got built, kind of took the water away. And with just a small amount of water, it's easy to turn to ice. You need a good amount of water there. In fact, the ice that's there should even melt in time. Alright, so now that should produce even more hydrogen and oxygen. Just want to watch this area carefully. See, blocks are picking up some water. Don't want too much to go in. Over 100. I think we can do another load. Over 200. Spark looks like they're picking up some water. I'm gonna stop things after that. Not sure if they can load it from the top though. So let's just do that just to make sure. And it is time for a new dupe. What is the chances that another... Oh, this is a cool dupe actually. Cannot do building though. No, I'm not going to take them, but just seeing that they had hard digging and +7. Farming specialist, probably not. Another ranch cooker mix? I don't think so. Alright, I'm going to stop here and do some reloading until we get a dupe that is appropriate. and we'll get going again. So, we ended up finding this dupe here, Fry. +8 to cooking, rock fan, small bladder. Let's get them in here. So we've got a cot for them. Let's change their priorities. Fry, you are one of the dupes that actually is allowed, or encouraged rather, to cook. Is your main task. 23,000 calories, so I'm going to say we're fine right now. What else? Schedule-wise. Let's put you here with Beaker. Fry and Beaker on the same schedule. And I'll do a save just in case something goes terribly wrong. I don't want to have to re-roll. And try to get another specialized cooker again. Okay, so there's that. Welcome to the team, Fry. Yeah, it is cold here. You're probably wanting to go visit a wood heater. Taking water to the supercomputer. Oh, nope. Why are you taking water to? Oh, down there. Okay. Well, that's going to be possible for not much longer. See if we can get back up here. Fortunately, no dupe was trapped at that location. Hold on, that is not what I'm looking at. Is build out of igneous rock. Beaker working on our research. I think we'll take that across, decide where our hydrogen generator is going to go. We'll also want some smart batteries. Let me just take a moment. I'm thinking of having either 2 or 3 manual generators. The equipment to give them upgrades. And then right next to that will be our hydrogen generator. So let's say if we wanted that. So to say we had that for the hydrogen generators, or rather manual generators, then the hydrogen generator can sit right here. That takes up 4, right? 2 with a smart battery. That takes us to right here. Then maybe a spot for the transformer. We'll put spot for 2 transformers. Then we'll end the power plant. And then we'll put the smart batteries over here. That's my thinking. We'll do 1, 2, and 3. Oh. This guy's not going to allow that. Do we care? Let's just put 2... You know what? Let's just do this. But I'm thinking if we're going to have the hydrogen generator, I don't want to waste some of the power. So this is going to allow me to turn it on and off with the ability to accumulate a little bit of power in the batteries rather than have it wasted, which would be sad. Power outage at the moment. Rise on it. See, we're waiting for our skill. Until we get that, we can load this with food for the flocks. The first flocks that's in there won't actually need food because they'll be transitioning to wild. We won't need it until they actually are wild. Or tame. That there, dig that out. Wow, it's oxylate. Okay, a little bit more hydrogen is sitting up there. Okay, let's give out a skill. I'm assuming this is Wrangle. With critter ranching, it is awesome. And Fry, you're not doing any grilling yet, but give you your skill. 21,000 calories. Beaker in the laboratory. Fry putting on their chef's hat. Once I upgrade this spot to heavy watt wires, we'll have to go up and around to visit these guys. And 2,000 calories. Go to manually watch that. Also have to manually watch this until we add in a bit more automation. Start exploring up. Let's also look at going down too. How do we visit this little section technically? Kind of curious how I get at that. We'll see here. Since the main mission is to do the full steam ahead down here, let's add some efficiencies with getting down. It's also a really good time to explore down since there's very little carbon dioxide, probably largely thanks to a lot of this oxylite sitting around. As we get in here further, how about we do a bit of digging like this? Don't think we have anyone that can go through abyssalite yet. That will change eventually. More hydrogen has accumulated. Just gonna put a snow tile right there since I see a buried object. Maybe we start digging out a spot for the place for the dupes to eat. It's gonna be right in here. Research has been complete. Okay. Where to go next? So now I can actually make heavy watt wires if I want. The smart battery and power control station is a possibility of where to go to next. I want the incubator at some point, though. I think we're okay going without it for the moment. The other alternative, I'm thinking, well, I could get a Great Hall, easily up morale. Let's do a bit of automation ability, and then we'll go create a power plant after. So what did we say? Okay, so that's 3 there. So that's gonna sit there. Smart batteries there, 2 transformers, 1 and 2. Let's take that, but not actually connect it yet. Maybe we even set this up. So if we want this to go, we have another transformer right there. Do this sort of thing. Go around like that. Yeah, definitely having some automation would be quite nice as our next step. Probably the first thing I'm going to use is to detect hydrogen up here. Just so that I don't start ingesting oxygen into our system. Maybe have the hydrogen sensor about there. One 0.5 cycles to the next dupe. Decide whether to build the next barracks either up here or down there. Okay, so this is available to us. Might as well expand in here. Take that just so that we get some shearberry. We'll get some mess tables together. I'm going to build a design where I put in... hold on. Let's do this, actually. I want to have a floating water cooler. Thinking right about here. Just trying to decide if I eventually have a light source. I'll have a light source there. Automation there. Then I could have that guy floating up maybe like this. Just want to make sure it's not in the way of the lights that I want to put up in the future. Don't need that yet, though. Oh, hold on. Didn't need that. So there's that. We've got our heavy wire transformer going in. Our hydrogen generators sitting there. We could throw a little hydrogen in, but I'm going to wait for a little bit more to accumulate first. So we've got that. Don't want to waste water, so we'll do that. Flower pot is available because we were working on automation. So yeah, we'll do a design where we've got 4 break, 4... maybe another break. I don't know what type of pot I had there. Do the same blue. So we've got a mess hall. I think we just have to wait for... oh yeah, a decoration. Before it can become a great hall. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too much power. Hydrogen generator's not on, right? What's whoa, whoa, whoa. Does it have anything to do with this guy? Because we should not be producing that much power. I wonder if it has something to do with this setup. If I did this and this, I'm pushing everything now through the transformer. I do that. Oh, of course nothing has power now. Let's get rid of that little section there, that little section there. So the batteries aren't going to be connected for the moment, but they will be. But at least the circuit is safe. I assume. There's no other powers. Why is that going red? Oh, I see it. There we go. That should... okay, there we go. Now it's clean. Skill point. Who is that? Oh, several of them. Beaker, field research. So that's going to allow them to research just a little bit quicker. Boxer, you're carrying stuff around for us. We'll give you improved carrying skills. Rock, someone that can go through abyssalite with super hard digging. Awesome. So now we can actually go through this down here. See, fire pole has been added. Let's add in a little bit of snow tiles maybe to make it easy to get across. just expand a barracks in here. I'm a little bit worried about taking on a dupe in the future with, well, forgetting about a place to sleep. Hold on. Yeah. So I think I had this designed so that that was going to be... Oh, no. We'll just keep going like this. Another wood heater, which doesn't actually have to be on right now, so if I think of it, I'll disable that guy. And some airflow. Maybe airflow right there. Let that hydrogen flow up and out of the room. I think we've got everything in place now. Got our battery. Our batteries are fully charged, so I guess there isn't a lot of point in running the hydrogen generator at the moment, but setup is done. Got this. Put a flower there. Why not put one there? So that's going to give us 8 spots. And if we do 4 more, that'll take us up to 12. A little bit of oxyolite, providing oxygen. And I think that is going to be it for today. We've made it to a cycle 14. We have a setup here. Actually glad at the start of this I thought to go over this direction. Otherwise, it just becomes a game of chasing a pump higher and higher. So this just makes that setup. Power does waste a good amount of time. Dupes time on the manual generator. So having a hydrogen generator now is quite nice. Haven't had it operational yet, but it's sitting there. It's all setting... going through a transformer, so thanks to that little connection that's gone, that's going to save our circuitry and avoid wasting metal on fixing wires. And of course a fire pole. A little bit of exploring up and down, given the fact that the main project is the full steam ahead. I definitely want to get down, but we've got some base efficiencies we've got to get in there, and off we have a great haul. All right, well, thanks for watching. Hopefully I will see you next time, where we'll keep expanding. Just having a look here what's going wrong before I forget. Let's do that. And I see this guy here has laid an egg, so I'm going to do... So I might forget to do this next time. Let's select this guy. Move them in the stable. Oh yeah, we'll... hopefully remember to put that in later, but they don't need to consume food until they actually become tame. All right. See you next time.